All over the news. I'm all over the news. Every channel, they publish it. This is like 85. You know, my mom called me crying, boy, you gotta turn yourself in. She make me turn myself in. So when I get out, I can't sell dope in LA no more because I know that these cops is gonna do the same thing. If they ever catch me again, it's gonna be the same program. So
when you turned yourself in, you ate those charges?
no, I beat the case.
You beat the case.
I wound up beating that case. What had happened is I wasn't the first person they had planted drugs on. They had been planting drugs on all my crew. So what my lawyer told me to do was to hire a private investigator. So I hired a private investigator. I paid him about $100,000, and he was investigating the cops. While they was investigating me, he would be investigating them. He going to all the places they raid, everything that they do, he running it down. And eventually when they arrested me, we had all the evidence that he had against them. So I wound up beating that case.
Did the cops get in trouble?
Yeah, 6 cops went to jail, 35 got suspended. It was
35.
35 cops got suspended. 150 guys got out of prison.
150 guys got a...
Yep.
Did you put a lawsuit on them for that?
Yeah, I did. But yeah, my lawsuit was pending when I caught my federal case. So I settled out for $60,000. You know, I felt $60,000 was better than nothing.
Right.
The lawyer was like, it's gonna be hard for us to convince a jury to give me some money after I've been selling all these drugs and stuff. So I just took the settlement. But yeah, we wind up winning a small.
That's good.
So you're celebrating victory, but you know.
No, I didn't really celebrate that. I moved out of town. That's when I moved to Cincinnati, Ohio, and set up shop down there.
Right.
Cincinnati, St. Louis, places that I'd already been going where I knew the drugs was really expensive at. So now I didn't have to handle as much drugs. You know, like when I was in Cincinnati, I didn't even feel like I was selling cocaine no more. You know, I was doing about 45 keys a month, but it felt like nothing.
Right.
You know, like this ain't even selling. You know, it ain't 250 keys a day. You know, it ain't 100 keys every day. So I felt real good about what I was doing.
How much? Okay, you're making $1 million a day. Was it?
We're not making $1 million a day, but $1 million a day is going through my hands.
Right, it's going through your hands.
Yeah. That ain't my profit. My profit out of $1 million probably was like 200,000.
200,000.
So every million that I do, I probably would make 200, maybe 300 sometimes, according to who it was that was coming through. You know, different people had different prices.
Right.
Damn.
But it's okay. So let's just say it's safe to say $1 million a week.
Profit.
$1 million plus a week.
Yeah, I was doing $1 million a week profit.
Is there ever a voice in the back of your mind that's like, I got enough to stop right now?
Well, it wasn't just me wanting to stop. Like, my friends wasn't ready. You know, they didn't have what I had. I saved my money. Like, I didn't spend my money. You know, I bought motels, junkyards, beauty salons, tire shop, phone stores. You know, I had stuff. You know that I could quit.
Right.
You know, but my friends was just getting started. They didn't even have houses. You know, they like, man, we just getting started. They started late. You know,
right.
When I first started, nobody wanted to go in with me. You know, nobody except Ali wanted to be a part of it. They was like, oh, ain't no money in no cocaine. So when they got started, then they begging me. You know, like, man, don't quit. Where I'm gonna get my stuff from?
Where did the CIA come in at?
Well, they was in from the beginning, right? But we don't know they the CIA. We don't find out that until my drug supplier, who became my informant, set me up. And that's when we find out that he was a CIA operative. He wasn't a CIA agent because if you're a foreign nationalist, you can't be a CIA agent, but you can be what they call an operative. And an operative means that the CIA can pay you a salary, but you're not a CIA agent.
Right. But he was getting the drugs he sold to you from them?
Well, that ain't what they said. They said it more like this here. Ronald Reagan gave his boss $18 million to buy supplies for their army. They took the $18 million because it wasn't enough money, and they bought drugs. The airplanes that they was using to bring supplies to their army, on the way back, they put drugs on those planes. The CIA knew they were selling drugs, but they say they didn't sanction it.
That's crazy.
That
It's one of
sounds-
those moments you gotta like.
That sounds like a convoluted way of saying they would. They
Turn a blind eye.
Yeah, they disclaimed knowledge that the drugs were coming back on the plane. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, they went as far as getting a letter signed from the Attorney General, because it's illegal for an agent of the government to know
Knowingly commit
that
a crime.
somebody is committing a crime and not do something about it. It's because it's their job to stop the crime. So they went as far as getting a letter from the Attorney General exempting them from doing that.
So you, but you didn't find this out until you were set up and out.
So I was going to trial. We were in trial, and even in trial we didn't really know. We didn't understand the magnitude of it until this reporter Gary Webb from the San Jose Mercury News broke the story. Gary figured it out some kind of way. I don't know how, but he figured it out, and he brought it to everybody's attention.
How did you feel when you heard that news?
I didn't believe it at first. I was like, how the hell I'm gonna be involved with the CIA and Ronald Reagan, George Bush, the White House. Yeah, I'm Rick Ross, high school dropout, can't read, can't write. Petty car thief, petty drug dealer. No way I could be involved with nothing this big. But after the CIA did the investigation and I saw the stuff that I just told you about, then it started to ring a bell that maybe we've been played.
The whole time.
Yep.
How did you meet the operative?
I paid $60,000 to meet him.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.